live on the dance, bringing you the hottest sounds. Let's go.
347-709-0655 is the number to dial. It's your boy Izzy Infinity, and we're about to start the Ballroom Scene radio show like this. Don't forget, I have the legendary JAY XXCENTRIKA coming up in a few. Don't go nowhere. It's going to be hot. Wanted to say, everybody, how was your pride? Don't forget, call us up 347-709-0655 and tell us all about your gay pride mini vacation. Don't forget, it's BallroomSceneRadio.com, the hottest station on the internet nation. We have JAY XXCENTRIKA coming up soon. Please don't go nowhere.
Good morning, everyone. It's Melissa calling out of Largo, Florida, and you are tuned into my favorite radio station, The Morning Kiki. I love it.
get down. Yes, I'm dressed in eau de couture, giving you fever straight from the door. Ain't nobody fresher, ain't nobody cleaner, can't nobody pump this floor any meaner. Straight from the run. Shoes by Alexander. You gotta be fancy, a little bit cocky, if you wanna snatch you up a hot toddy. You gotta be the baddest bitch like Trina. Show 'em how to do this like you're the teacher. Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack ain't never met a bitch this thick. Little Sally Walker was walking down the street with a green ass face, cause the bitch couldn't take it. Get up in this club, can't nobody out there tell you none. Ladies, drop that shit like you're the sickest bitch in this room. Feel your beat, shut it down, take it to the floor like feel your beat. Stitched up like a seam, labeled out garments, cinched in weave. Get back before you feel my flame. Trapped on a runway, nowhere to go. Here's your chance to show me what you know. Spin, kick, give a little dip, bring it back up, then sit. Feel your beat up in this club. Can't nobody out there tell you none. Ladies, drop that shit like you're the sickest bitch in this room. Feel your beat, shut it down, take it to the floor like feel your beat, feel it now. Ain't nobody fucking with you right now. Feel your beat up in this club. Can't nobody out there tell you none. Ladies, drop that shit like you're the sickest bitch in this room. Feel your beat, shut it down, take it to the floor like feel your beat, feel it now. Ain't nobody fucking with you right now. Kids, this is your mother speaking. Fishy, wishy, I am the Cosmic K. Jack ain't never met a bitch this sick. Little Sally Walker, little Sally Walker. It's too shit, but I'm over near.
The week starts.
This is a B.A.'s mix.
Army La Quifa for the postmodern hip hop. Army La Quifa for the postmodern hip hop. La Quifa, what? La Quifa, what? La Quifa, what? La Quifa, what? I said bitch, 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 I said bitch. Hip hop, baby, they call bitch,
All right, let's get it started. Don't forget 347-709-0655 is your boy Izzy Infinity. Don't forget you're tuned into BallroomSceneRadio.com, the hottest station on the internet nation.
That's cool, and that's what I laid it on, and then I spray adhesive out of it. So it turns solid.
Boo, I am not the fool. 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 My name is Nancy Drew. Baby, they call me 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 Nancy Drew. I said bitch, 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 bitch. Quifa, what? La Quifa, what? Quifa, what? La Quifa, what? I said bitch, 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 I said bitch. Hip hop. A lot of times things don't go the way that you plan them. Yeah. Okay? Yes. That happens for a lot of us out there. But let me tell you something. You pick up the hallelujah hook and you put it back around your waist and you work the hallelujah.
Work. Work. BallroomSceneRadio.com.
salon, and when we get back, we're about to spill all the tea on the morning tea. Get ready.
All right. Don't forget, real quick, I just want to remind you guys, don't forget this August, Sunday, the 24th. It's all going down. The Come Together Ball Part 2. The legendary Mother Power Infinity is throwing the Come Together Ball this year in Florida. Actually, it's Tampa, Florida. Don't forget, it's going to be down in 1509 East 8th Avenue in Tampa, Florida. That's right. Ybor City, or should I say Gaybor City. Come down and check out the ball. Bring your best battles and your fiercest dance moves, honey.
Up at Everyday Party.
Yes. Don't forget Ballroom Radio, the hottest station on the internet nation. 347-709-0655 is the number to dial. If you're not tuning in, tune in now.
3, 2, 1. This is your DJ. In the mix.
Get into it. BallroomSceneRadio.com is the hottest station on the internet nation. It's your boy Izzy Infinity. Let's check it out. I have Stephanie the Mills, a.k.a. JAY XXCENTRIKA. Coming up soon. Please don't change that dial. Thanks for tuning in to BallroomSceneRadio.com, the hottest station.
Hey, it's the Morning Boner and the Nazi bastard himself. And don't forget that number is 347-709-0655. Don't forget, hit us up, everydaypartynetwork.com. Join us and interact with us live, because every day is a party.
Elevator. 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 Up and down. Elevator. Elevator.
Beat It Up music video auditions is Thursday, July 17th at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa, Florida, which is located at 5223 Orient Road, Tampa, Florida, 33617. And it's going down. So all y'all who Vogue, show up, because we're definitely going to get it in. Y'all know how I get down.
Playing the music you love. 1. This is your DJ. In the mix.
Mister, this is a Manny LaBeija, a Queen Beat, House of Ninja, House of Infinity, Starstruck Records, production. I am your host, Izzy Infinity, and I want all the girls that serve to bring it to the floor. Take your marks, get ready, and vote. To the left, to the right, to the left. You're a seed, get out my sight. Poke it up, poke it down, poke it up. Come on, girl, you're playing around. To the beat, to the noise, to the beat. Come on, girl, you know it's not choice. To the right, to the left, to the right. Sit down, sweetie, you look out of breath. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the business of the mall? Will I serve them at the bar? Will I walk big and tall? Who will take the fall? Who will serve them on the floor? Will I get the grand of all? Lights, camera, action. Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it, beat it up, 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 beat
Good day, kiddies. This is the legendary father, Roy Malone. You are now tuned into the hottest station on the Internet Nation.
Yes, y'all. Jerry, Stephanie Demils, RJ Eccentrica in the building. And we're going to get it down. Yes, listen to the vibrations on the phone. Girl, really definitely calling in to give you a shout out. First of all, I want to introduce to you, I have Big...
Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's your boy Big Dome, B to the I to the G, that's the D-O-M-E. That's right. It's me, Big Dome, aka Dr. Shoutout.
Real quick, I just want to let y'all know, don't forget about the Come Together Ball this Sunday, August 24th. It's all going down in Club Sky in Ybor City. Girls, please be there, or you're going to be square. Also, I want to give a shout out to Danny Stretch Ninja doing this thing, Fort Lauderdale, in the building. Also, Ruby Ninja, mwah, we love you, sending out our love. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to all my peoples out in Miami, Angel, Milan, House of Milan. Infinity's in the building, of course, Infinity Power. Yes, yes, yes. If you follow my group, Ballroom Scene Radio, official radio station chat on Facebook, look it up, join the group. She's popping. She has over 1,000 people following and tuning in. I have posted a couple of things throughout the week, and there was a special video that I actually want to give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to Rudy Smith. He presented the music video to DJ Mikey Q's Beads, which was can't take it, can't. It was over. I definitely want to give you a great big shout out from the House of Stars, first of all, and BallroomSceneRadio.com. It was over. You got anything you want to say, Big Dome, about that video?
I just gotta say, man, I was just totally impressed by the precision and the detail that the LGBT has when it comes to different videos. I'm a straight man. I'm just loving how you guys take pride in what you do. It wasn't just a video. It was a statement saying this is what we do, this is how we get down. So I was very impressed.
Work. 347-709-0655 is the number to dial. You're tuned into the hottest station on the Internet Nation. I'll be right back. Oh, I also want to give a shout out to Jonathan Latex, Jonathan Lewis Latex, tuning in.
Yes.
I know that's right. It's your boy Izzy Stars. We'll be right back. Izzy Infinity, a.k.a. the one and only the mouth of the South.
It's your boy, the Nazi Bastard himself. Join us every morning, Monday through Friday, at the EverydayPartyNetwork.com, where every day is a party.
I want to give a quick shout out to Kevin Omni. He's really turning me out right now. I am really living for this Bloomfield College Outstanding Community Service Award presented to Kevin. I just want to congratulate you on your success, And don't forget to check out the Black Pride 2014 Heritage Awards. It's going down. Yes, it did go down in New York City. And I want to hear from you guys out there. Give me a call, 347-709-0655, and let's talk about this New York City Black Pride, Heritage Award, and let's get into it real quick, all right? Also, I want to give a very special shout out to Venus Extravaganza. I am really gagging. I don't know. I posted a couple of things on the group. I'm getting a lot of feedback. You know, what do you think about this whole legacy of Venus Extravaganza? You know, with the whole what is it? What exactly is this? Like, is it a Kiki? Is it Q? Is someone call us up 347-709-0655 and spill the tea. Let us know what's going on with this whole live-in theater and the murder of Venus Extravaganza in 1998. The legacy of Venus Extravaganza. Work. Oh, and another thing. I'm feeling kind. And yeah, we all do, so don't try it. I also wanted to let you know that guys, and gals, and women and ladies, and trans women and everything. Borrow Scene magazine is getting ready to drop. Did you hear that? Borrow Scene magazine is getting ready to drop. It's issue number 2. Issue number 2 is dedicated on the whole Paris is Burning classic episode, so y'all girls would want to get into this, you know, quotas issue. It's going to be a scandal, and some jaw-dropping, indignation, cremating.
Can we get like a little hint? A 1 to the 411, like a special ad.
Mary J. Blige's, she's not performing anymore, so you're just gonna have to wait and go to Ballroom Scene Radio or BallroomSceneMagazine.com and figure it out. It's your boy Izzy Infinity, and you're tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation,
Ballroom Scene Radio.
Streaming around the planet on the World Wide Web.
Bring it to the runway.
all about her. Give a shout out to Jay Blonick, everybody.
Yeah.
I know y'all did see the new American Thumpalina Tsunami Thumpin' Revolution remix music video floating around on Facebook. It's turning.
It's over.
It's eating. It's serving. Get into it. Also, once again, I want to give a shout out to Danny Stretch Ninja. He is definitely keeping the beats pumped on the Ballroom Scene Radio official radio station chat group on Facebook. Y'all definitely want to give it up for Danny Stretch Ninja. He is giving me the beats for your nerve.
This is Kevin, Ultra Omni Pioneer Lifetime Achiever Icon, reminding you to love yourself and always practice.
I do what I want, bitch. Give,
radio station. What's your thing? What do you see? What do you think?
When I see over here in America, I would say, I look over at the UK side. They're very on point. They're very precise. They take it to where they like take it like a craft. They go to school. Whereas over here we just kind of learn a bit about it. I like to watch the UK scene.
Yeah, but versus the girls come in with no practice. Maybe they might practice a little bit here and there, and no professional studios and stuff. But the girls do come in and they be wham bam bam snatching. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you gotta understand, a lot of the UK girls they want a lot of these American legends to come over there, you know, and represent, because, you know, they know exactly where the history started from. It's like a respect. But, you know, there's a lot of things floating around, you know, Facebook basically about this whole, you know, American voguing versus European voguing.
Right.
So, what do you think about the American vogue?
I believe the American vogue is really interesting. I'm still new to myself. You know, learning a lot from you and everything like that. I think it's something that needs to get a little bit more pressure, more mainstream activity. I've heard voting from the UK side. I've never really learned too much about the American.
Right.
So
versus me, that I've heard, you know, that, you know, I come from New York, and you know, my story is, you know, where the legends were born, was in New York City. The ballroom scene was started in Harlem and brought into the UK. So, you know, it's a little different. You know, they take it more like a dance culture for everyone. It's not just an LGBT thing.
Yeah.
But in America, it's like the gay form of dance, unfortunately, yeah. But, you know, we are working on getting that together and, you know, bridging the gap, thanks to a lot of the people who supported the ballroom scene community. I don't want to go into names because there's too many iconic pioneers and legends to go through them. But
like a book.
Yes. But we definitely want to give them a shout out. So 1, 2, 3. Shout out. Thank you so much for being there, paving the way. We definitely want to give you your respect. Legends, icons, and pioneers. And we want to definitely define the ballroom scene and take it mainstream. Thanks for tuning in to Ballroom Scene Radio, the hottest station on the internet nation. It's your boy Izzy Infinity, and we're about to go down like this.
Left speaker. Check. Right speaker. Check. Mic.
All right, here's Jay Blonick with Sushi Red off the Boombox album. Y'all really got to get into Miss Jay Blonick. She is really doing it. Yes.
Kick to your faces.
Sushi bitch, I'm a sushi bitch. Roll your eyes. I'm a sushi bitch, I'm a sushi bitch, I'm a sushi bitch. Roll your eyes. Roll your eyes.
Is that bitch Miss Sushi over there? That bitch ain't got no car. I seen her on the New Jersey Transit. That bitch got a bus ticket. That's right. Bus ticket. Broke bitch. Standing at the bus stop, second on the lollipop. Standing at the bus stop, second on the lollipop. Standing at the bus stop, second on the lollipop. Standing at the bus stop, second on the lollipop. Standing at the bus stop, second on the lollipops. Lollipops, 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 lollipops. Trifling hoe. Skeezing hoe.
What's up? This is your girl, Ella Infinity. Don't forget, we're about to spill all the tea in the morning Kiki show, because every day is a party.
Infinity. Infinity. Oh.
She's also pussy. She's also pussy. Pussy, 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 pussy's gone. Pussy, 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 my pussy's going, looking, acting, talking, feeling, serving, sucking. I'm walking, feeling, looking, acting, walking. My pussy's turning, daisy, like a feeling. She's pussy, she's gone. 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 She's also pussy, 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 pussy's gone. Pussy, 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 pussy's gone. Pussy, 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 my pussy's gone. Pussy, 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 feeling, looking, acting, talking, feeling, serving, sucking. I'm walking, feeling, looking, acting, walking. My pussy's turning, dating, like a pussy. She's a pussy.
Infinity.
She's a pussy. Talking, feeling, serving, something. I'm walking, feeling, looking, acting, walking. My pussy's turning, dainty, like a feminine.
The best non-stop music.
Up and up.
Quick shout out to Alyssa for turning it out in Watermark newspaper. It's definitely a blessing to have you aboard. I just want to give you a shout out real quick, darling. We love you. By the way, did you know she's on my album Beat It Up? She's actually on Women Beat Their Men.
Good morning.
Let's give it up.
You're now tuned into the morning Kiki. Lock the door, shut everybody out, and pay attention.
Women be their man. Women be their man. On the track. Women be their man.
All right, real quick, before we continue real quick, I just wanted to say real quick, what's going on with all these trans women of color murdered or trans women, period, murdered? Can we please, let's love each other and let's be there for each other. Let's support each other, you know what I mean? And let's take care of each other. Let's put away the bullshit and let's all come together. Let's unite and fight for a better, you know, and peaceful, more free economy or a country. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many trans women or people, period, being murdered. So I just wanted to take time out to say that. Thanks to ballroomsceneradio.com, I'm able supporting ballroomsceneradio.com and everybody who's tuning in. But back to our regular scheduled program. No shade.
Great music.
I love y'all though.
Time playing the music you love. 1. This is your DJ in the mix.
15 years ago, Senator, you worked with General Powell to stop openly having gay sex in the military and to come to a don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask, don't tell.
Just hold your applause.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you don't tell, then I won't tell. You have got to walk. If you don't tell, then I won't tell. You have got to walk. 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 I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Who is going? It's going down Saturday, November 29th, 2014, Thanksgiving weekend. Y'all better get into it. Doors open at 7 o'clock p.m. Grand March starts at 9 o'clock p.m. It's going down at the Grand Ballroom, 5075 Lancaster Avenue, Philadelphia, PA, 19130.
Is walk like the all-American man. All-American walk, the all-American strut, the all-American stride, the all-American walk, the all-American strut, the all-American stride, the all-American walk.
Hello. This is Bumba Quisha. And I'm hosting because Izzy Infinity can't be here right now. And I just want to let y'all know I got JAY XXCENTRIKA in the building. Yes.
347-709-0655 is the number to dial. And I have the legendary... You ready for this one? JAY XXCENTRIKA in the building. Y'all children's not ready. Say what's up, RJ.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh my God! How is it? How is it in Orlando?
It is great. Still adjusting to married life, and I've just been up here for a year. So yes.
You're naturally from Miami, right?
Yeah, born and raised in Miami. I'm glad that you did call me out as JAY XXCENTRIKA, but some of the ballroom queens do know me as Stefani the Mills Eccentrica, so either or. But yes, born and raised in Miami all my life, so I've been in Orlando for a year now.
Work. And we're here today because we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. What's going down in the ballroom scene, especially in the Florida chapter?
Well, where do I start? It's been a lot of changes.
Right. Let's start with a little bit. Let's talk about, the House of Eccentrica. How did you come into that, first of all?
Well, I came out in 1999, many moons ago. And at that time, I pledged for a house. And it was the House of Quest, ran by Angel Infinity at that time. Now I believe he's in Milan, if I'm not mistaken. And I fled to the house and I walked. But it was one of those short-lived houses, and within those 2 years that I walked for that house, as a child and then as a mother of that house, I met Winston. I met Winston and Leslie. And my look at that time for being a butch queen, and I had chosen the butch queen up in drag, realness, category, lifestyle, so on and so forth. I met Winston and he was like, you're mine. And at the beginning it was a kiki, oh, you're mine, and he introduced me to everybody, but then it became serious. And as the house, of course, it started evolving and taking another turn, Winston did tell me, listen, I want you in our house, and I know you are the mother of the house, so at this point in time, I will bring you in as a godfather into our house, and I want you to go ahead and take care of this new generation coming in. So I opted to say yes, and there it started. So I've been 13 years part of the House of Eccentrica, never any other house in those 13 years.
That is awesome, dude.
Yes.
Okay, now the House of Eccentrica is it's legendary in its name. It's been all around, you know what I mean? So shout out to the House of Eccentrica, by the way. I don't know what the trend is, but let's talk a little bit about the beginning, Brenda Extravaganza, how she came into play with the House of Eccentrica.
Okay, so basically both Brenda and Gustavo, both Extravaganzas, they came to Miami. Some for family, some just to move out of the cold weather of New York. And they wanted to open a house. They wanted a house linked to the Extravas. And, of course, with any house, you could open any house, and call it whatever you want to call it, but you don't want to open a replica of another house and, be seen as an imposter or anything like that. So they went ahead and they spoke with, at the time it was Hector Extravaganza and the lovely Carmen Extravaganza. And they decided that they would go ahead and open a house in Miami with the X in it. It wouldn't be an Extravaganza house, but it would be an XX click. So at the beginning, the first couple months, it was an XX click. And from there, they started recruiting. And Brenda was in charge mostly of the recruiting of the Femme Queens. And with that, they started noticing that the people that they were recruiting were very eccentric individuals in their own. So then they decided, well, why don't we go ahead and make it an Eccentrica house, so the double X Eccentrica house. And, that's where it was born. With the blessing of both Hector and Carmen. That's why some people have seen that we do pay homage to Carmen Extravaganza as our, grandmother, because of the fact that she did give that okay, go ahead and open that house, and still supporting us as Eccentrica. Yes. Yes, it is. It was, and I will tell you, it was the first house opening, paving the way in the ballroom scene in Florida. It was the first Latino house. So, just like in New York, I believe it was La Beja. And the Extravaganzas were the first Latinos down here in Miami. It was the Eccentricas paving the way. So as old as, I would say, like the La Bejas paving the way, but also they were the first Latinos. So it was a double whammy. I opened, the ballroom scene down here for the other houses to come in, and we are the first Latinos. So yeah.
You gotta turn it. Wow, that is amazing.
Yes.
How does it feel? How does it feel to know that you play an important role in the ballroom scene?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing for many reasons. It feels amazing not only to belong to a house that does have this iconic figure in our ballroom scene, but also because through a name like this and a house like this, I have been able to help a lot of the new generation when it comes to, HIV and AIDS prevention and many other things, transitioning, which we'll talk about that later, transitioning and, all the questions the new school has.
Listen, I wanted to talk a little bit about, before we go into the real ballroom scene politics, I wanted to talk about, China Eccentrica, because she is an important role in the House of Eccentrica as well. And for those who are tuned in right now, who don't know who China Eccentrica is, please fill us in a little bit about the lovely China Eccentrica.
Okay. China Eccentrica is, and I might get a little, choked up, but China Eccentrica was an iconic in his own right. She came from New York, very well known. She knew, the people who were the people in New York. She knew the top notch. She did, come into the House of Eccentrica down in Miami, and when Brenda did retire, she did give that position to China. Now, China was, her name was China Buddha Queen Eccentrica. So, very, very, very sweet person, but also a very, very honest and down-to-the-teeth person. There was no bullshit when it came to her. So,
she's real.
yeah. So she was known for many things. She was known for runway, for clicking, for her beauty. Very beautiful woman, and she did carry that house. Her and Winston, were together in that house. Basically, in a nutshell, that was China. Unfortunately, in 2004, we did lose China, and that's when Leslie took over 100%. But a lot of people, and I do want to clear the air on that. A lot of people have said that she died of HIV and AIDS. A lot of people said that she died of cancer, so on and so forth. China died of heart failure. She didn't make it to the hospital, and, we'll leave it at that.
That must have been an impact on you guys' lives.
It was. I think that's when I say the Eccentricas took a love break, I think that's when the Eccentricas took a love break. And, it was very impactful, especially for my mother, Leslie. And still, to today, it's a touchy subject when it comes to that. But as well as the rest of the children. She lived with a couple of the house members. So those were impacted really, really, really hard. And they're out there, so they know who they are.
Shout out to the ones who are. Eccentrica is still supporting.
Yes, they're there, and I mean it was hard for all of us.
Wow, my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's get into Leslie Eccentrica, because she played also a role in this as well.
Yeah. So Leslie, my daughter. I love her. Talk to her every day. We Skype, we talk every day. Well, Leslie, as many people know, and if you've been in the ballroom scene and the Miami ballroom scene for years, Leslie started as a regular butch queen. in the ballroom scene, and she was on Control. She did Runway, a little bit of labels here and there. She did a lot of the clicking, and the ballroom scene in Miami saw her transition from that butch queen, club boy, to that beautiful, unclockable femme queen. So with that, she's walked, I would say, besides Butch Queen, Sex Siren, and Bizarre, I think she's walked every other category, we could talk about. So, very, very beautiful human being. Very supportive.
Now,
so...
Excentrica is known for a major femme queen house.
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's amazing. How did that
Yes, it is. Okay, so back in that time, we're talking about the 90s, there was a big influence of Cubans in Miami, as there still is. And a lot of, in that time, a lot of there was two ways. Or you were actually in the closet, and you were that butch queen in the closet male, or you went the other way. You went up the whole way into becoming a femme queen. There was not really, like we have today, the butch queen and drag or anything like that. Right. So, with that said, Miami was inundated with femme queens. And, we have femme queens like Jessica Nolan.
Real quick, for those who's tuning in, for those who don't know what a femme queen is, a femme queen on social media, but they were once called transvestites, drag queens, trannies, and I understand that these are terms that are hard and harsh and defying and defying.
Where you come from and how far you've gotten. Right. Many years ago, and I'm married to an African, not an African American, but an African. But many years ago, blacks were considered the N-word, and a lot of people said it. And nowadays, they've taken it from a negative into a positive, and they've used it, into a positive. So it's the same thing. And I know RuPaul has been, attacked for she-male and so on and so forth. But in that time, that's what it was known and that's what it was called. So, it is what it is. But yes, we had the legendary ones. We had the beauties from Miami, such like Christina Grant. We had Bianca Brinsky. We had Veronica D'Angelo, Faith. This woman was beautiful. She was the first femme queen face in Miami to walk and snatch. We had Jessica Nolan. We had Diana Fabati. We had, and we have, some of you know her as Raquel Fox, but she's also known as Yvonne Eccentrica, beautiful body.
Legendary.
Yes, legendary. We have Vivian, La Vivian, very, big-bodied, beautiful. So it was known, the House of Eccentrica, to lean towards the transsexual world, or the femme queen. Femme queen face and body. So, yeah.
Wow, that must have started a big impact in the whole, third sex women, revolution, by the way. I also hear that you guys have an Eccentrica website that, explains most of this and has pictures and details about everything about the House of Eccentrica, which I think is great, by the way.
We do. We have a website, the legendary House of Eccentrica on Facebook. And there's some pictures in there you'll see, and I'm going to throw a little Kiki out there. You'll see Miss Power Infinity. You'll see her with a little young boy.
Mother, they calling you out. We'll talk about mother in a couple minutes, because I do want to get into the ball announcement, but I want to talk about, before we're getting ready to go into ball scene politics. I like to leave that for last, and then we'll get into the ball. But I wanted to talk about a little scandal. It's a little scandal. A couple of the girls been talking about it, and I thought it was hilarious. I think it should be documented because, it's real, it's raw, and it's original. There was a scandal between, back in the days in that era where, the movement of the femme queens was becoming, that big thing. There was a certain someone that was moving silicone and was stopped by the police and got away with it because he took the silicone and put it in his hair and acted as if it was hair gel. That was a scandal. Well,
I don't know who you're talking about. So back in that time, again, like I was telling you, I was going up in Greg Riemann. And, we were on our way to go work on somebody. And so we had everything in the car. And we had the silicone, and I was actually the one holding it. So the lights of the cops come on, and I'll never forget, my hair was all the way down to my waist. Beautiful, long, wavy hair. And we didn't know what to do. Well, you can't drink the substance, because if not, it would have been a dead queen. So I said, well, you know what? Quick, open it up and just drip it on my hair. So I opened it up, dripped it on my hair. I was thankfully, I was wearing black that day, and because it dripped all down the back of me and into the leather of the Mercedes. And yes, I know. So here comes this cop and tells us to step out of the car. So I have this shiny wet hair. I'm living for years, acting off some clinician, all craziness, and so he tells us to open the trunk of the car, and we do, and sure enough, here are the utensils. And he starts asking questions. And so he takes out, the needles and shows, well, what is this for? So I went from my boy voice to my girl voice, and I said, well, officer, I'm transitioning. I'm becoming, a woman, and I don't understand why you're stopping me. So I started crying the whole work. At that time, they didn't like to arrest the gay community because it was a big thing, and they had to separate and so on and so forth.
It's very careful how they take procedure to deal with an LGBT person.
Yeah, it was, and on top of that, he thought that I was transsexual, so he really didn't want to deal with me.
Oh yeah, they think you have a leg.
Yeah, so they're like, oh God, where are we gonna put her?
But this is real. This is real life. You know what I mean? It's real.
It is, and so the guy told us, closed everything up, and I remember said to me, and by the way, your hair's still wet. And I said, well, no, officer, I know it's still wet. I understand. And, walked away. So as we get inside the car, I tell the person that was with me, I said, well, this can never get out. Well, sure enough, it got out. But but that's how we got away with it. It was really big back then, with the movement and getting all these femme queens to look gorgeous and amazing as they all do now. And so I was part of that too.
Mark, that is a pure, perfect example of femme queen realness in action.
Yeah.
And these are the stories that they live for. You know what I mean? Because at one time it was never considered possible for male to do women things, and to actually have this opportunity.
Well, I'll tell you something, Izzy. I'll tell you something.
It's for everyone. You know what I mean? That's basically what I was trying to say.
It is. My house, my actual house where I lived, with my great grandparents, which they were 100% for the GLBT community and transsexuals and everything. Everything was kept in my house. I used to give certain femme queens or up and coming femme queens. I used to give them their homework shots. They used to get their work done at my house. So I've seen people who nowadays are really big in the ballroom scene, or really big just in the starlet, because it's what I call her, showgirl scene, that are done these beautiful bodies that used to get done in my house when they were bored. So, I mean, what else can I tell you? I've seen it all.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the ballroom and the house scene a little bit before we go into the ball that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into the rivalry between the houses. I know there was a big thing and a big controversy issue, about that. What exactly has been going on in the ballroom scene in the Florida chapter with that?
Well, okay. So, the three major houses used to be the Lord, and this is in Miami. Now I'm solely talking about Miami. It was the Lord, the Eccentrica, the Infinity, and a little bit later, the Ebony's came to play. But for many years...
A little bit later,
yeah. But these were the main houses. So the respect, and not too long ago, it was in March. I was in New York at one of the Luna's Vogue, Monday Vogue nights, and I was there. And I'm in New York. I'm from Florida, so I respect the ballroom scene in New York. But when I walk in, I want to know how's it handled.
What's the tea?
Okay. What's the tea? And let me respect. I don't know half of the people that were voguing. Maybe they were legends, or maybe they were just somebody off the street. But I want to know who they are because I want to respect. And that didn't happen in Florida. Now, is it our fault? I would say partially, yes. Because we never really stopped it when it started. But then we started getting these houses trickling from Atlanta, from D.C., from New York, from other states, trickling into the Miami and the Florida ballroom scene. And then they started accumulating numbers. So where I come from, in my ballroom years... I'm like, what are these people, And in my time, every member of my house, okay, if we had 20 members, and people say, well, that's a small house. No, it's not, because those 20 members, each of them had their specialty and walked it. I'd rather have 20 members who walk than 300 members who don't. Right. Okay.
It starts turning into gang-like functions.
Yes, and that's not the point, And then to top it off, we've always said it, and it's always been like that. If you have a problem with somebody, bring it to the ballroom, bring it to the floor.
Bring it to the runway. Basically, that's what
you do it? Yeah. Well, nowadays, if you bring it to the runway, now you walk outside of the club, they're trying to hunt you down, or they, pull a gun on you, or... the ball
at the ball, and when I showed my legendary ass, okay, they waited for me to come home to try to attack me on Facebook. And I put them all in their place, you know, very professionally. There was nothing, you know, rude. There was no rude awaits, you know. Like I said, I'm just a normal person, you know, and there's people out there who have paved the way, you know, for you to even be in the ballroom group, beach group, whatever it's called, you know. So, honey, you're putting shade on my dry cement, honey, and I hope you're paying property taxes.
Right? Right? You know, it is that. I know JoJo, or Robert, Ebony. I know Angel, Milan.
Legendary icons of the Florida chapter.
Yes. And I pay, but I always pay respect to them because they led the way for me.
What category?
Yeah, what category?
Okay. That's exactly how it is, you know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there that's tuning in can relate, you know, and I'm pretty sure they have their opinions, and they will get a chance to call in later because I'm going to be announcing the number soon. But I wanted to talk a little bit real quick, not to jump off the subject, but let's go into the foundation of the house and how, you know, the Eccentricas, you know, exactly came in and made their statement, you know, and how they're going to contribute to the situation.
Okay, so basically, the foundation was set, like we spoke earlier, in 1993. Right. We did have our ups and downs, like every house, and I believe it was last year. Leslie and I both, we were looking at certain things. I had attended as a spectator ball, and I kind of had a fit. I was like, what is this? You know? So I told Leslie, you know, it's about time that we, again, you know, start walking. And then I started hearing from certain people, well, they're trying to get rid of certain houses that are not walking, and they're trying to do this, and they're trying to do that. And I said, well, the hell with that, because they're not going to do it with me or with my house. So let's get this done. So Leslie and I, you know, partnered up, and we are partnering up with other iconic houses from the Miami ballroom scene. And I keep on saying Miami, and it's because these houses grew in Miami. They didn't come from anywhere else. They were not implanted in Miami. They grew out of Miami. So I am.
Ballroom scene in the north, and it grew out to the rest of the north. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. So I am collaborating with another house, which I'm not going to say just yet, but I am collaborating with another house where we are going to come together as two houses that are in the Florida Hall of Fame and collaborate together. And not only move forward as houses in the ballroom scene, but also move forward as houses in the community. Because that's where people lose their, their sense. There is the ballroom scene, but remember, the ballroom scene started because of what? The community. So all these kids in the community that were thrown out of their houses, that because they were gay or because they were transgender, whatnot, took into a house, which then became the ballroom scene. Very easy, and for the young ones that I keep on saying that don't know it, watch Paris is Burning. It's right there. I mean, and you could get it on Netflix, you know.
Mind you, Miramax, shout out to Miramax and What's Miss Darling's name again?
Oh God.
Miss Jenny
Yeah,
Livingston.
you got me there. Yeah.
I was just kidding. I remember her name. Who can't remember her name? She made $5 million off of Paris is Burning.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yes. And, you know, that's what I tell these kids. Watch it and see what the ballroom scene is and where it started. Don't, you know. They think they started it in their backyard, hanging out 3 or 4 kikiing and throwing on wigs on. No, that's not where it started. It started off the community and something that was real, not fictitious and, you know, Disneyland.
Listen, I had a one child on Facebook. She sent me a video of all her and her friends coming out of the closet under the bed, off the ceiling, chandeliers, and they all started maca-elling and dipping and voguing. And since it had like a couple, 100,000 plays or views on YouTube, they were automatically an icon. And I gave her the Confucius look. Like, I just froze, with my eyes wide open.
It's crazy. Just because you have 1 million views on Facebook, 1 million likes, does not make you legend, does not make you iconic. I could go ahead and do that. You know what?
Iconic, okay? I have a question, and I ask everybody this on the show, okay? What is the dirt between this whole legendary status, all this legendary iconic stuff? How many balls must you truly complete, or trophies must you win to truly be called a legend or legendary?
Well, how can I say this?
Speak your mind.
In the words of Whitney, in the words of the late Whitney Houston. Okay, crack is flat, crack is cheap. Listen, it changes every other day. Okay, the truth behind it comes from New York. Okay, the New York is the right way. They give you a spectrum of years, which is the years that you came out. I believe, and I don't know that off the top of my head, but it is a gap of years, that years that you came out. Okay. I believe you have to have been in the ballroom scene for 10 years or more. Okay. And each year, I believe, participate for a total, I believe, of 5 years or something like that. Participate in 3 balls and at least get your 10s or win. But it changes according to what's beneficiary to whoever is around. So, no tea, no shade, but that's what's going on. So, what one could tell you, what one legendary, old school, Butch Queen or Femme Queen or whomever could tell you from their day what makes you an icon, what makes you legend, what makes you, a leader, whatnot, is going to differ to nowadays. Nowadays, I've seen people who carry a legendary status that I really do not even know who they are. And they probably live a couple blocks from me. And, you have ones that have been in the scene for years that I've seen that they've left their youth in the ballroom scene, that have snatched left and right and that have been fierce, and they don't even consider them into that, legend, iconic. So, really and truly, Izzy, that is the $5 million question. If somebody could actually tell me the right answer, I could still tell them that they're wrong because the next person that's coming around is going to tell you something else.
Okay, it's never going to end. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
It's never going to end.
I can tell you one thing, though. I've seen girls come from New York City. Well, I've seen in New York City 10 years ago. And, and I've seen them when they first came in the game, when they were shy and just watching and observing. And I moved to Florida 10 years later, and I see them here, and they are icons and legends. And I'm like, whoa.
Yes. Yes.
How did that happen?
Yes, because...
Did you find a portal? Was there, a secret cheat code that I don't know about? Can I subscribe to that or something?
Right. Well, it's all about, I'll tell you something. if in the next 2 years, let's put it 2 years, okay, I show up to each and every ball, okay, and I show up in all my labels, and I turn it out at least just in the judges panel, not even walking, okay, and I give life to these children. Give me 2 years and they'll slap an iconic label on me. And to me, that's not right. Okay, so did you pave the way or did you pay the way?
Oh, yeah. A lot of these children cannot spell, by the way. They need a spell check.
Yeah.
We said pave, P-A-V-E, not pay, P-A-Y. Or as some of you said, P-A-I-E-D, which makes me cat.
Yeah, so it's like, did you lay the floor? It's called laying the floor for people to walk on. It's not, what's the other one? You know, really?
Life's not fair, so, we can't really judge, but, we can educate.
Yeah, yes, we can, and I've tried. I'll tell you something, Izzy, I've tried, but then when they come out their faces, then I remember that jail for a queen is horrible. And
they told me every LGBT person that's on the earth comes with a talent. It depends on, how good of the skills they have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree.
Some of them are sloppy, some of them are neat. We just have to, manage and weed it out.
I agree 100%.
Let's jump into, how, because we were speaking earlier, and I wanted to emphasize a little bit on how the ballroom scene in Florida has lost its origins. Can you fill us in a little bit about that?
Completely. It's
Tell us the tea, the whole tea and nothing but the tea.
Oh God. Okay, so nowadays, and call it a category. Okay, so let's say Butch Queen Up and Drag Realness, my category. Okay. When I started walking that category, I set the standard. Okay. I grew my hair out. Okay. I wasn't sitting at home trying to weave something in there. I grew my hair out. When I would walk that category, I wasn't painted for the gods. Okay. I was, regular. My lipstick, maybe a little mascara. That the natural look, because you need to be unclockable, right? You're a drag queen, but you're unclockable. Okay. Well, nowadays, they come out 7 feet tall, painted faces to the gods. Okay, a wig that you could tell is a wig, from a mile away, show wig. And this is a from drag realness. And I'm starting going where? And they snatch. So what happens is, where we set the standard, whether it was for voting, whether it was for my position, whether it was for femme queen realness. Okay, when have you seen a femme queen realness come out with, these huge, gerbil cheeks, looking like a show queen, and that it's realness? No, that's not realness, baby. You go outside and everybody tell that you used to be and now you became. Period. That's easy. Do you look fabulous? Yes, honey, you look fabulous. But do you look real? No, you don't. But they snatch. Okay. And it's all the politics. So what we set our standards when we were coming into and when we were doing our ballroom scene have been lost. So nowadays is how many people you know, and who's in the judges panel. So if I have, I Kiki with her last week, and I like her because me and her hung out, and I took her to dinner, so honey, I'm getting my 10. And that's not you. Izzy, baby, you could take me out to dinner as many times as you want. If you're walking a category that it's not right for you and you're not rocking it, I'm going to have to chop you and then take you out to dinner and tell you why. Okay. As simple as that. No shade. Wow. I love you. But, you tell me. I mean, is it a friendship thing? So now I have to be friends with everybody so they give me my 10? Or is it your real talent that you're showing?
Again, these girls need a spell check. We said paving, not paying.
There you go. So, and again, and so that has, that was a reason why I stopped walking for my category. I would walk against, and I'll tell you something, no shade, to anybody in the House of Ebony because JoJo's an Ebony. I love my Ebonies. My Ebonies turn it out. But
shout out to the House of Ebony, by the way. Yes, we do love you.
Yes, we love our Ebonies. But I remember walking the ball, and I am 5'3.5". Okay. 100. At that time, I was 120 pounds. I sent you a picture of me up in drag. I was walking against a girl that was more or less like 6 feet. You could tell from a mile away that, you know, I mean, lady looks like a dude. And so we walked, and it was a couple of us. So I got my tens and, you know, walked again, and I got my tens again, and so did she. But I started seeing that she kept on getting her tens, and so did I. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? They've chopped already my real competition. When we get to the end, it was her and I. And I'm like, how the hell is this even possible? So I walked, and I remember at the, you know, at this panel, I had a mink coat, lovely mink coat. Take it off, and I showed the body, natural body, showed the body. I was like, you know, honey, this is, you know, I'm real now. And they were like, 1 for Eccentrica, 2 for Eccentrica, 1 for Ebony, 2 for Ebony, 3 for Ebony, 4 for Ebony. I was like, oh no, girl, I'm done with this shit. I gave her a kiss. I told her she was lovely, honey. I said, honey, you are lovely. You look amazing. Walk out and talk during the day and you'll see what happens. I walked out.
Because the judges panel, you know, sometimes by the judges panel, the lighting's not always right. And a lot of these girls, you know, they don't even buy decorations for the functions, which is a shame. So I can imagine, you know, some bright white lights. You know, and we're not being shady, we're just being fierce, you know what I mean? You know,
no, and there was no shade towards her. I'll tell you the truth, there was no shade. She would have done amazing in between up in drag runway. You know, beautiful, tall. You know, she was tall, very, very tall, 60 something, but she was not real enough. So when I started seeing that going on ball after ball, and people voguing. But, you know, they would tell them this type of Vogue, and you could tell they were voguing femme, but they would still get their tens, and I was like, oh no, you know, and then even one ball that I judged where they, I don't know if you, well, I don't know what house he's in. He's in the Peter Lacroix, or he was a Lacroix then. I was judging his category, and it was runway, and he kind of got a little bit femme with the runway. So I didn't see it, and I chopped. You know, I said, well, you know, I'm sorry, but that's not what we're looking for. And, they waited for me outside.
Oh, wow. I'm going to see you after school. No, actually,
yeah,
how did they really say it in that one song, in the ballroom song? I'll see you after the function.
Yeah, I'll see you after the function. So the House of Lords, which I've always, you know, been hand in hand with Alexis Lord, they had to escort me out because they were all waiting for me outside. And the funny thing is, like, I'm like, okay, well, my problem or issue was with one person. Why do we have 20 waiting for 5'3.5" outside? Okay, so it was just, I was just like, you know what, this is just becoming a mess. So throughout the years, it's been that. It's been that. And then you have these people reading, you know, from Atlanta. And I'll throw Atlanta out there because those were one of the ones that were reading the Florida ballroom scene. So why do you come and compete? That's my question. If I don't like your ballroom scene, then I'm not going to it. You know. So
you know what? I noticed all around the world in every state, the ballroom scene is so different, and that's the beauty of it. You want to go there and experience the culture and the experience. You don't what? You go over there to do Michael Jackson's Battle Thriller.
You know.
I mean, it's just a trophy.
It's you know what? At the end of the day, I have to wake up every morning and go to work. Okay, and if I snatch at the ball or I don't, it's still not going to pay my bills. So, that's the way that I see it, you know. And a lot of these kids...
Actually, the ball is getting paid.
Yeah, they are. They are.
That's
it's gotten even more expensive nowadays.
Because they're literally getting paid. They're making, you know, a lot of money. You know what I mean? But for the children who don't see it, they're getting paid.
Yes. Oh, Izzy.
Paid no mind.
But yeah, so that's more or less in a nutshell what's going on, and I mean, and it continues. It's just lost its respect. I walk into a ball in New York, and let me tell you something. It brings a tear to my eye. I feel empowered. Okay, I feel like, wow, this is a function. I walked into certain balls in Miami, and I'm like, dude, what is this? You know,
a real competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not a street war.
Yes, and that's the thing. Why are we fighting? And I ask, and I'll ask you this question, okay? We are one family, because we're all gay, okay? We're all GLBT, right? We're one family. Why is it that we're killing each other? Okay, instead of uniting, you know, a united front. Okay, at a ball, honey, let's turn it out. I walk better runway than you do, and let's do this.
Well,
but after the ball,
celebrities come to these balls as well, you know, to speculate. They want to see new creativity. You know, opportunities are being thrown in the air, and a lot of these children and people are afraid to come to these type of competitions or functions, you know, to the ballroom scene because of the drama and the danger. You know, that's exactly you know everybody's talking about right now nationally. You know, from the East Coast to the West Coast to the North to the South. When is it going to end? When is these girls going? You're never going to take over. No shade. It's just too big.
Yeah. So, I mean, so it's just that, you know, and that's what has basically, you know, transpired in Florida. And we've lost our respect, which is number one thing I've always said, respect. We've lost our respect with, you know, with New York. I was speaking to Luna not too long ago. And I said, oh yeah, the Florida Ballroom Theater. He, you know, threw it as a little shade. So, hi Luna, if you're listening. Threw it as a little shade, but, you know, playing around with me, he was like, honey, what ballroom scene? You know, well, I'll get her to listen to this one. And she was like, honey, what ballroom scene? And I started laughing, but at the same time I started thinking, I was like, well, yeah, you're kind of right, you know. Hold on.
Wow.
But we're trying. We are trying. A lot of our iconic and our legends, JoJo,
Don't get me wrong, you know, this is just a Kiki, you know, I'm not really a shady character, you know, this is just a radio show personality, you know, I'm going with the flow for the moment, but in reality, you know, I'm an educator, I'm a leader, you know, and I'm an activist,
yes,
and I do a lot of empowering things, and I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm going to call it out the way it's correct. I like to see things correct.
And you're right. You know what? You're right. And I want to thank you.
And that's what we're fighting for. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're completely right. You're completely right. I want to thank you also for having this show and having this
exclusive
carrying out. Because,
yes, definitely.
Yes. It's opening the eyes to many.
I really appreciate that, by the way.
No.
And
that's
by the way,
it's
also an honor having you on the show, RJ. It was great. I'm so glad that you addressed these issues because these are issues that are important. See, the ballroom scene has forgotten a couple of things. They've lost, you know, respect, like you said. They've lost the magic, and they've forgotten, you know, the whole purpose.
Yes.
And it's time to revive that.
Yes. I agree.
Down.
I agree.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the legendary RJ XXCENTRIKA, or should I say?
Thank you. Stefani DeMille, whichever one you want.
I'm definitely going to post up that picture that you gave me.
Okay,
Once
awesome.
again, thank you so much. Don't forget,
anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you're tuned into the hottest station on the Internet Nation, BallroomSceneRadio.com. It's your boy Izzy Infinity, and we're going to go back to a little bit of music. We'll be right back. Don't be shady.
Mixing it up.
All right, how did y'all like that interview? Hope y'all know the tea.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
I learned a lot.
Better sit that ass down before I slay that ass. Coolie hot shit on your fucking face. School days epic, you don't make the great bitch. So let me see your power. Guns on speed, 1,000 miles per hour. At a deadly rate. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is throw shade cause they just can't take. The bitches throw shade cause they just can't take. So you want immaculate conception, then bitch let this be a true confession. You're a tired bitch. Bitch, you're a tangent. You want another meaning of late? Then here's a fucking mirror right in front of your face. So who wanna come for me? The only real bitch running NYC. That bitches throw shade cause they just can't take. That bitches throw shade cause they just can't take. Ever since I was a young buck, playing with my Tonka truck. Always knew I'd be one of the greatest, shitting on the motherfucking haters. I know you riff bitches breaking the code. Remember, I'm number one in control. Moving at a deadly rate. That bitches no shade, cause they just can't take. That bitches no shade, cause they just can't take. That bitches no shade, cause they just can't take.
Everybody who's tuning in tonight, thank you so much. I want to thank RJ Eccentrica and the whole house of Eccentrica for tuning in and supporting the ballroom scene radio movement, by the way.
Music that makes you want to turn up the volume. 3, 2, 1. This is your DJ in the mix.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Jay Blonick. Mind you, he's just been nominated for 2 awards and a second award for Witch Doctor Resurrection. So shout out to Jay Blonick and the house of Blonick.
In the mix.
This is a journey into music and sound. Watch out and get ready to move your feet. Wherever you are, you will be a part of it. Get ready. So get ready. The Witch Doctor. 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 The Witch Doctor.
a very special shout out to Exile, Mom and Pop Bar by Florida Mall in Orlando, Florida. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We definitely love you and appreciate your support.
Get ready. Great music all the time. Playing the music you love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last song of the day before it's time to say goodbye, everybody. This is a special song that me and Big Dome and Jay Blonick, we put together. It actually made the Billboard charts. So, shout out to the Billboard charts for noticing our talent.
Yes. Becoming like tsunami, baby.
Yeah, here's the new remix to Thumpalina, American Revolution Tsunami Remix, produced by me, Big Dome, and House of Stars, Starship Records, LGBT Records. We are here in Florida.
Yeah.
You are Gas B.
Get ready for the tsunami.
Don't forget, Ballsy Radio is the hottest station on the Internet Nation. Hit us up 347-709-0655. Once again, I want to thank you for supporting and tuning in. Get ready to runway.
This is so funny that bitches be talking like I'm really gay, but I ain't gay.
Don't forget where you heard it first. BallsyRadio.com, the hottest station on the Internet Nation. It's your boy, Izzy Infinity. And we're going to go out like this.
Just like that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is
This
Tiffany,
your DJ.
and I'm a transsexual. You heard me. Pump the beat.
All right, it's time to say goodbye. 347-709-0655. You're tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation. BallroomSceneRadio.com is where you heard the team first. Don't forget, hit us up on Facebook, Ballroom Scene Radio. Also, we have a Ballroom Scene Radio chat group. Don't forget, BallroomSceneMagazine.com is definitely dropping July 10th, which is only a couple of days away. And also, my album is still dropping.
Music video, right? I believe that's right.
Honey, it's still dropping like your seal.
Like a meteorite.
Honey, she's still dropping.
I see. I can't.
We're about to spill all this tea on the morning Kiki. Coming up next.
Don't you want some more?
Ballroom Scene Radio has been brought to you by the Ballroom Scene Network. House of Ninja, House of Infinity, House of Revlon, House of Allure, House of Ultra Omni, House of LaBeija, House of Eccentrica, the House of Extravaganza, the House, and the houses of the houses. If I left your house out, the Ebonies. Forgive us, but there's too many houses. So thanks for the support, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you next Monday.
Tell all the queens how it be. Get tens or chops.